Hello guys, and welcome back to surprisingly another weekly upload. Today I figured I'd show you guys all of the best shortcuts that you can take using the tower and tower control. I'll be showing the newer ones and the ones that are a bit more difficult first, and then I'll show the basic ones that most people probably know. I may have shown one or two of these in the past, but I figured this would be just a good video to sum everything up. So without any further delay, let's get into these shortcuts. This first one is on ancho-v, and it's definitely one of the harder ones to pull off. I was actually going to completely scratch this idea until Jerememe somehow made it work last second. But what you need to do is to put yourself at the bottom center of the tower and jump to this little ledge when the tower is at its highest point possible. If done right, you should find yourself in a great position to flank the entire enemy team, and I seriously doubt anyone will see that coming. And a little tip from someone who's failed this about 200 times is to make sure that you have enough momentum before you jump. If you don't start at the bottom center of the tower and you start around the bottom left, you'll find it almost impossible to make it because you won't have enough momentum. With some good practice and some pretty good timing, you should find this not too hard. This next one is fairly easy. On Hammerhead, all you need to do is get a good jump from the tower and then land on this ledge right here. This is very practical in a real match and will definitely confuse the enemy team if you manage to pull it off. This is probably possible without any swim speed as well, as long as you have some good timing. And just like the last one, I'd recommend getting some momentum before jumping, otherwise you probably won't make it. This is another one that I really didn't think would be possible, and it would be super risky if you try to do it in a real match, but I figured I'd mention it anyways. So on the Salt Spray, if you wait right before the tower starts to drop down right here and then jump, you can actually make it onto this little platform and then get to the enemy's base from there. You could try hiding in their spawn area and then splatting them when they least expect it. Again, this would be super hard to do, but I guarantee no one would see it coming, and some swim speed is definitely recommended if you want to do it. I'm pretty sure I've shown this one at some point in time, but this is a really cool and somewhat difficult shortcut on Walleye. Ride the tower until you're very close to this ledge and then last second make a fast jump to it. If done right, you should find yourself in another good position to flank the enemy team. I'm almost positive this one requires some swim speed because you just can't seem to get far enough without it. This also requires some very precise timing, so it's highly recommended that you practice it before doing it in an actual match. These last three are super easy and well known, so I'll just go over them very briefly. On Block Belly, you can jump over this little wall right here and sneak attack a player or surprise a charger. It's very simple but quite effective. On Flounder, you can jump over the enemy's side when the tower is around this area. Just be careful though, because most of the time somebody will already be there guarding the area. And this final one is on Piranha Pit. It might be smarter to just ride the tower the whole way since you're only like 10 away at that point. But you can still do this as an alternative. Just jump over this little ledge and then try to flank the enemy from there. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was really fun to make, and there should be more interesting commentaries coming in the near future. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys enjoy the content, and I will see you next time.